Good evening, traders. This is Taylor. Thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. We're going to take a look at a bunch of charts here. But first, if you're not already a member, go ahead and visit the homepage, www.thetradinganalyst.com, to start your 100% free 7-day trial today. All you need to do is enter in your name and your email address, and you're going to get instant access to all of the member-only features. Absolutely no payment information is required, just your name and email address, and you're going to get instant access to the member benefits. For example, you're going to be able to take part in the daily member screen share audio video cast, where you're able to see my screen and watch me trade live. I'm also in there answering questions in a live atmosphere. All questions are answered from all members. You're also going to be able to take part in the daily member videos and member-only watch lists, which help you prepare for the market day ahead, so you know important levels to watch and you have some trade ideas heading into the market the next day. You're also going to be able to take advantage of, most importantly, the profitable trade alerts. We're not only giving you these profitable trade alerts, but it's also a great opportunity to learn while you earn, because we're explaining in great detail why every trade was made, whether it's a winning trade or a losing trade. You're going to learn from that experience and become a better trader on your own. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to have you. All right, so let's get into these charts here. First, I want to look at Apple. Apple here, we've got kind of a box here. We've got support at about 97.70, and we've got resistance right below 100.50. So about 100.40 is that resistance, and that's from these three highs right there. That one as well, tried to breach it but could not. And we've got support down here at about 97.70 from these three candles here, this candle, and then these two candles right there. So 97.70, that's the support you want to see hold if you're bullish on Apple. If you're bearish on Apple, you want to see that level break. Below that level is 95.50 is that next support down there. If we break the 100.40 level, we're going to come up here and we're going to fill the gap at about 104. 104. Now remember, Apple is in a downtrend here overall. And I'm going to show you the weekly chart because it shows it a little bit better. So we've got the downtrend line since April of last year. As you can see, we've gotten rejected at it many, many times. So a break back up to that level is going to be, so that gap fill is going to be right at that downtrend line. So we'd not be surprised that if we break up there, that we're going to get rejected between 104 and 108 up in this range up here. So be prepared. We are in a downtrend overall. Next, I want to cover Tesla. Tesla here hit our target at 241. The reason that was the target was this gap fill from this gap right here, as well as the resistance from that candle, the close of this candle, the low of these two candles, this candle as well. So we hit that target right on, and now we're seeing some consolidation, and we have an evening star pattern here, candlestick pattern here on the daily chart. We've got a green candle, we've got a doji candle, a shooting star doji, followed by a red candle right here. So it's not exactly the healthiest candlestick formation for Tesla, but we have a couple of things just below us working for the bull case. So kind of a mixed bag here for Tesla, for me at least. We broke over this downtrend line, okay, and that's bullish. We also broke over this support, and that's bullish. We're still above it. We've also got this uptrend line from these February lows. We've got a few touches here, a touch here, a touch here, and we've got a confluence of a couple of areas here. Also some moving averages, you know, the 8 exponential moving average and the 20 period exponential moving average. is right around here. 25 to about 23 is going to be that support range for here. So kind of for me is a no touch really around this area. We've got resistance up here at 235, so you can short that level. It's really up to you, but these are kind of the levels that I'm looking at on Tesla, and you should be aware of them as well. Next, I want to be covering Facebook right here. Facebook, we've got a downtrend line right here from these highs, 3 highs over here, few highs here, and we've got several touches over here, and we're going to be coming back up to retest that level up here. So between 119 and 119.50 from these highs right here is going to be that resistance level for Facebook. Support is right down here at 1776. Below that, the support is at 16. So be aware of these levels on Facebook. Next, I want to be covering Netflix. Netflix right here, we've got a downtrend line from these highs over here, and we've got several touches right here. So that level is going to be resistance. Support is going to be right down here around 93. The first touch likely gets at least a short-term bounce below that level. If we break, the support is right around $87 from these candles right here. Next, I want to cover Amazon. So Amazon, overall, this chart is quite bullish. Okay, we're at all-time highs on Amazon, so very bullish. But I do want to point out, as we had a negative divergence on the MACD over here, which led us lower, we also have a negative divergence on the MACD again. So as you can see, we are heading lower on the MACD. Even as we're heading higher on price, we didn't even make any kind of an effort to cross back above the signal line. Okay, now the most important thing is price. Okay, so don't just blindly short based off of MACD. At least not, that's not the way that I like to do things. But looking here, another point for the bear case is we've got a trend line break right here. So we finally broke that trend, and we're seeing some consolidation to the sideways here. So at the very least, we're looking at a pause here before maybe potentially a move higher, but most likely we're going to see a little bit of a consolidation lower on Amazon before making its next move higher. At least that's the way that I see it. A break back above 730, that would kind of negate this this bearishness that I'm seeing. So a break over 730, which we're right around there, and Amazon is going to continue to make new highs. The biggest support I'm seeing below us is right around 718 to 719 from the lows of these few candles here, and then these candles over here made that support as well. Next, I want to be covering Chipotle. So Chipotle, ever since we broke below this support right here, I have been having a short bias on Chipotle, and it has met our target down here around 416, 417 today. That was hit. Next, we had a trend line break here. We had this trend line here. Trend line here. We've got lots of touches here, and we broke through it on this candle right here. This big bearish engulfing candle here. And we broke below that, and then we broke below this support right here. So that was the next bearish step right here. And we came down here, hit that target. So next support below us is right around 402 to, what is this, the low over here, about 400. So right around 400 is going to be that next support for Chipotle. May get a small bounce on that first test. Really don't know. I'm not really interested in playing Chipotle to the upside. I think that pops to the upside, specifically to the 432 area, will be good shorting opportunities. All right, guys, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it as always. Again, if you're not already a member, sign up for your 100% free 7-day trial. No payment information is required, no credit cards, just your name and your email address, and you're going to get a free look inside all of the member benefits that I mentioned before. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to have you as a member.